welcome to meet and greet tonight. Give yourselves a round of applause for being here, first of all. All right, before we get started, we'd like to do a moment of silence, of course, for our 1979 first captain of the Bermuda national squad, Mr. Sad Brown. So a moment of silence for our 1979 first captain of the Bermuda national squad, Mr. Sad Brown. All right, here's how we're going to do this tonight. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, every speaker that I bring to the stage, because the coach wants to do things differently. And tonight, he started off different. Yes or no? Yes, yes or no? Yes. So here's how we're going to do this tonight. Every speaker that I bring on the stage tonight, I want you to give love, like men love. Like it's, you know, like it's the best show you've ever been to. Yes or no? Oh, here's a test run. I want you to clap, make some noise, okay? Test run. Ladies and gentlemen, your host and MC for the evening, Bootsy. Okay, we got it, we got it. Come into the stage, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to put your hands together. Let's get this started right by the president of the Bermuda Cricket Association, Mr. Lloyd Smith. Make him feel welcome. Come on, make some noise.
Good evening, everybody. On behalf of the Bermuda Cricket Board and the senior national team and coaches, I just want to say welcome. This is a reception put together to try to get basically our players good for the upcoming tour that's coming here, as well as tournament that we have in Bermuda. I'd like to acknowledge our minister, Spogo, and the MP, someone. I saw him around here as well. We have the director of youth and schools here as well, Mr. Nova Simons. And we have the chairman of selectors, Alan Richardson. Now, gentlemen, I know you guys will put your hands up. You guys are actually, you know, going to take a part of the new coaches program. At this time, from the Bermuda Cricket Board, I'd like to say thank you and welcome aboard. We're expecting a lot from this program and have high expectations for the team. We just put a lot. Which is about not just limited to the improvement of Bermuda's reputation and rankings in the region. Our immediate goal is to become the best team in the ICC Americas. As players, you have to remember that you are seen as role models, ambassadors for cricket in Bermuda. Your behavior will impact them about, I would say, you'll be able to impact almost a lot of your support that comes from the fans. The local fans are early going to support you and come up to the games early if they believe in you as players. If you look around this room, as I look around, I'm looking at the ambassadors that's come before us. We have a lot of ambassadors that's represented Bermuda in this room. The support from Bermuda Cricket Board, coaching staff from Bermuda, and your full commitment, I don't think that we can go wrong. With the upcoming tours of Bahamas in July and the tournament here in August, this opportunity will feel like it has been an honor to represent your country and take part in this program. The coaching staff, if anybody don't know, it's Herbie Bowson, here coach. Assistant coach Janara Tucker. And the manager of this program, Larry Romaine.
Are we a team? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, well let's do this right. It's the Minister of Sports. I know a little cool. You know, a little cool, baby. But ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our Minister of Sports that's here this evening, Ms. Lolita Fogo. I was a little too anyway.
I took my glasses off, so I think that's what made the
okay.
difference. Yeah. Thank you so much. I think this event is a great idea. It brings sportsmen from a different generation, not so very long ago, and joins them up with some of our younger, still competing sports persons. And I think it's a way to allow, through camaraderie, that experience to be able to assist with our sportsmen to not just improve their game, but to, I guess, appreciate and understand where they came from in the sport of cricket to where we are today, and also be able to determine what it needs for us to go further. I can tell you that already the president of the Bermuda Cricket Board did reach out and asked for a meeting, and indeed I did set up that meeting and asked that my director of sports be there. And we recognize that cricket, which is one of our biggest national sports, is not getting the attention that it should have. And so we are committed to ensuring that cricket will be on the stage that it needs to be on, so that our people, our young men and our young women, as they go forward in the field of cricket, will get the attention that they deserve. Avenues will be created for them, but most importantly, because it's at the senior level of school, where cricket seems to fall off, will be able to develop their skill continuously from the elementary school system through the middle school system, for as long as that remains, into the senior school system. We must do everything that needs to be done to ensure that we allow our young people to be able to develop their skills, so that on that bigger stage, they can show everybody the type of talent that this small island, I mean they do it anyway, but that this small island produces. But more importantly, it's proving to our people and our sports persons that we believe in them, that we are committed to helping them in their sport to go from one level to the next, to the next, and to the next. And so we have begun that process, and I know under our national coach, Mr. Herbie Glasser, I have every confidence he did. He was a captain on the St. George's. And he has played for the St. George's. So I have every confidence in him that he will work with the Bermuda Cricket Board and all of Bermuda's cricketers to ensure that this game gets the recognition that it deserves, that your skill as players is able to move further and further up that spiral ladder, so that when we compete, both here locally as well as overseas, we do it with a difference. And you guys serve as ambassadors, showing the rest of the world what we are made of here in Bermuda. And I pledge to do that as the sports minister, to do everything within my power to ensure that cricket, like I said, which is one of our biggest national sports, it's football and cricket. But as you know, there's more attention that's given to football, because especially at the school level, and it has much to do with the, I guess, the programs that are within the school at the time of year that cricket is being played. And the fact that now we have a system at the senior level where PE does not take place the entire school year with our senior students, and ought to. We are going to figure out a way to bridge that gap to ensure that our talented cricketers get every opportunity to continuously develop their skills. And so as they move from the high school level into the private domain, there's that smooth, uninterrupted transition. And by doing that, there are other avenues through scholarships and the like that we will be better able to capitalize on. And I'm not going to say anything else, but that's what I wanted to bring to the table, that a pledge that we will be committed and we will make a concerted effort to work with the Bermuda Cricket Board and to work with Mr. Herbie Bascom and Mr. Where is he? I took my glasses off so I can't even see. With the president, with the president, to ensure cricket gets the attention and has the stage that it deserves. Because we in Bermuda, we love cricket. So, here we go.
We'll have the icebreaker for you guys. I bet you smile. You ready for this? You ready for this? Keep this in mind. Some of you will get it, some of you won't. Here's an icebreaker. There's a Jamaican family. They live next to a farm. You hear what I said?
Yes.
Jamaican family live next to a farm. The father comes over and says to the mother, he says, listen, I'm getting sick and tired of your son harassing my animals. And you know, of course, most people defend their children. She said, not my son. He said, yeah, his son. So that afternoon she decided she's going to walk up to the pasture and see what this gentleman was talking about. And sure enough, the young boy jumps over the fence and kicks the cow. He gets home, she says, child, why you kick the cow? He said, I don't know. She said, you don't know? No beef for you for 1 month. The next day, she decided she's going to go up and see if he's paid attention. Sure enough, he jumps over the fence and kicks the chicken. He gets home, she says, child, why you kick the chicken? He said, I don't know. She said, you don't know? No chicken for you for 2 months. Well, that evening, the old man came home. Of course, they were cooking. Mom was getting ready to have dinner. He comes in. Clearly, he's angry and frustrated. You can see it in his face. And the cat was laying in the doorway. And he kicked the cat. And the son looked at his mother and said, Mommy, are you going to tell him or should I? As we move on and keep it going, of course, I'll ask you to keep the energy there, give some love, of course, for Lieutenant Colonel Mr. Eddie Lamb.
I'm glad I came out. He always used to take the first ball when we opened up together today. First of all, I want to say how very proud I am of our newly appointed coach in Herbie Bascom Jr. I'm very proud of him, not just because he's my cousin, but because I believe in him and I believe he brings to the table a very unique touch that is missing around the world in coaches. Herbie Bascom is a gem in this country, and I think that with his leadership, his coaching of our team, we can ascend any mountaintop on the cricket ground. So well done, Herbie. But I think even more important, in the word of God says, you should honor thy father, thy mother, that your days live his own on the earth, yes? Yes. So I want to recognize tonight, probably the most important thing we'll say tonight, is to recognize Herbie Bascom Sr. Yes. That's why I well, that's right. Herbie Bascom Sr. has produced 2 national coaches. One national coach of football and a national coach of cricket. Now, to be fair, I need to spell a lot of this here tonight. Now, Andrew, the national coach of football, obviously got his football talents from North Village. I accept that. I can see that. But Herbie Jr. got his cricket talents from Texas Wood, St. David. Thank you very much. And that's a fact. I only have a few remarks to make, and that is basically to the incoming new national team players. Look around this room and see the greats. I want to recognize the great forebears of our cricketing world, the legends, or living legends who are sitting here this evening. And those are gentlemen that you can emulate. Exactly. There are exploits that they've done on the cricketing ground than before. But listen, in my experience, in my professional career, locked away up in Westgate, there were hundreds of men who are rich in talent. Bermuda doesn't lack the talent here. We don't lack talent, we lack character. Everybody in this room who's been chosen to represent our country doesn't lack character. Doesn't lack talent. We are just as gifted, just as talented as any other cricketer on this planet. We have natural raw ability. Where we suffer is a lack of character. And I know that we heard this been on to my office and we sat off and talked about that missing ingredient and you guys were coming along today. And that character means discipline. I remember when we guys growing up playing football and cricket, going out the night before and going and checking some girl of Somerset was off the table. And we said, tell them, look girl, not tonight. I'm playing football or cricket tomorrow. Discipline to get yourselves organized, to discipline your lives, to cut down a lot of things that are missing in this country home. A lot of players are not playing cricket for my country because they choose to burn earth rather than play cricket. Yes, I said, not maybe they're not talking to guys in this room. But if it's not you, you know guys who should be in this room. But they're not here because they burn earth, and that's a lack of character. How many talented guys are out there who can walk on any field on this planet? At the Gabba, at Savannah Park, at Kensington Oval, and bang any ball around the field and build anybody up. We lack character. And so I'm asking the young men who are coming along now to show some character and pride in representing our country. Anybody ever heard of Marcus Mosiah Garvey? One of the most profound thinkers of the 20th century, if not the entire history of the world. And Marcus Mosiah Garvey said, he's the one that said, look to the east for the crowning of the new king. But one of his best lyrics was about confidence. So in addition to a lack of character, we and our talent, we have to show confidence. We can beat any team on this planet. We have to believe that. Marcus Garvey said, without confidence, we are twice defeated in the race of life. With confidence, we have won before we even start. Check that lyric out. So I'm imploring our coaches, the Bermuda Cricket Board, and everybody involved in cricket, especially our players. When you go out on the inside of those ropes, have the confidence that you are world beaters. You can beat anybody. You're just as talented as anybody else in those inside those ropes. I have a dream. Martin Luther King Jr. wasn't the only one to have a dream. I have a dream that, you know what, if the rest of this country don't want to do it, I'll take St. David's County Cricket Club team and beat everybody on this planet. Straight up. I have a dream that we could be world beaters at the World Cup. I've seen you guys play cricket. I've seen my countrymen play cricket. I've played against many of you, and I know what we're capable of. I have a dream that one day we're going to take the stage on the ICC World Cup. How many people go to England to play the World Cup this year? Bermuda is. So speak it and believe it, and you can achieve it. I end by wishing you well. And remember, we don't lack the talent, we lack character. And with confidence, we can beat anybody. Show the commitment to the cause. You know who you are. Get your ace boys to come and commit to the cause. Put down the Shivers and the Hennessy. Put down the River and the Ganja and come play cricket and show your talent, your God-given talent for this country. Herbie, my brother, I wish you all the best. I know you're going to do extremely well. And I hope everybody rallies behind, not just Herbie, but the entire coaching team, as well as the entire cricket team. Well done to all of them, and thank you.
It's a long time to guide me as a youngster, come to the amateur rank. I had the privilege of playing with these guys when I was young, and it wasn't easy. It made me tough, and I really appreciate Mr. Chuck Judd who helped me to on my line and link, and by the looks of things, I'm still got that blue line and link and on. That's not my dress that you guys send the national coach. So I really appreciate you guys and really thank you very much for all what you've done for me. Not to get one of my school teachers who kept me in order, who I admired mostly as a cricketer. I tried to pay attention a lot in class, but it wasn't, he kept me in order. I want to thank Mr. Colin Blades. I really appreciate it. All right. But before I even get to one of my girlfriends, I want to thank my father. He was the strength. He gave me something that's very rare. And I love you. I love you for that. All right. Appreciate it. And to my players, I love to say it tonight, and to the minister, I really appreciate your commitment to this national team because we have some talented young men. I'm not a coach that committed self-serving to the administration. I'm going to be honest with you. My commitment is serving to my players. I want to back my players 200%. All I'm asking is fully support. I trust that my players are not going to mislead. But give them the same respect that I ask for them to give to you. I made a statement when I was a monthly coach that I want to reinstore the pride back into this country, leading for my players. But as a player, I was always concerned about the pride that my country gave to me as a player, because I worked diligently hard to represent my country. But it's so very little. And I'm not saying that these kids are looking for a little league. Nobody wants all the money in the world. But I'm a strong believer if you're willing to select players to walk behind your flag, there's no right that they should have good jobs in this country. That's what I'm asking you. I'm not saying to go give them $1 million, but I'm pretty sure we could help each of these kids one-on-one and find out what direction we want to go and try to see if we can help them. That's all I'm asking.
All right.
And I trust you. If you talent that we've got, we'll get what we're in. But first of all, we need to make sure about a foundation. I can't do more than all I can't do too much other than try to give them the tools, the necessary insight to become the best cricketers. But as a country, we could give them a foundation. Because I know they didn't want to be good cricketers. I want these young men to be good citizens. I want them to get married. I want them to have kids. I want them to be good role models and be good ambassadors to this country. And I want to make impacts in our families' lives. But I need the support from the government. I was privileged to come to a society where life was a little easy. And all I had to do was look up to the Barry Cooters, the Lionel Thomas, the Al James, the Vince Smith, and life was simple there. It's not like that now. And that's why I call you guys here today. Because I want these young to see the talent that will be there. When I came up, we was beating Bangladesh. We was beating Sri Lanka. We can look at it now and dream that we'll probably never beat them. But is it that far away? No. All we're asking is to give them a foundation, to strengthen the country, feel the pride coming from the country, so these guys can give 200%. Yes, we have an issue with the social part of our lives with the marijuana, but that's tribute. I'm very sure we'll get the best talent if they feel the support coming from the country. I'm going to be honest with you, I've been an athlete, I've struggled all my life to try to be the best player I can be, but I don't know my head with the influence of the people that I wanted to look up to. Today, we don't have that. And that's why I bring these guys in the vision of some of our young players, so they can see some of the players that took us to the level where we was at. And all I'm asking for is a commitment from your country. That's Ms. Bennett said today. I know you said a lot. I strongly feel that you're sincere about what you said, but these youth need some guidance from the country. And all I'm asking for is the support from our senior national players and former national players to give these guys credit and respect that they rightfully deserve. And before I finish, I want to thank Arnold for being a good influence in my life coming into national sport. I think it's my first skipper. Thanks a lot, I appreciate that. And to another, Mayor Calvin Smith, I want to thank you for your influence in my young life when I was younger. Really appreciate that. Made sure I got my education when I was a baby till I come off here. But we'll keep that. That's good. Thanks, I really appreciate that. But before we go any further, I want to welcome one of the best industry players. I always admire them. I like this power here. I think it's the right time for you to come because we're playing in a 2020 tournament. So pretty sure the players admire your ability to play. And I thank you for coming. So Mr. Ricardo Powell, before you come, I got to follow protocol and folks, so you can get your clothes.
And we're trying to be a national coach. Come on, people, make some noise. And keep it going. Let's bring to the stage Ricardo Powell. Come on, people, make some noise. Come on. Let me know.
Good evening, everyone. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, fellow cricketers, good evening. I think it's a special evening for everyone inside here. I think Bermuda Cricket and the administration seems to be on the right path. I see the support this evening, and it says something about where cricket in Bermuda is going. My good friend Herbie, I've known Herbie for maybe over 10 years. Personally, we have been back and forth for the last 5 years talking about cricket in Bermuda, even when he was on the sideline watching on. And I know his passion for cricket in Bermuda and what he's looking to bring to the table. So the fact that he's here now says a lot, and I'm sure that the players will agree with me because you guys have been around and see the way Herbie has operated when it comes to you guys as cricketer, even when he was not a coach. So now that he is, I think that the support that he's going to need to take the team forward is going to be on you guys. A coach can be so good, but he's nothing without his players. And the players can be so good, but they are nothing without administration behind them to back them every single step of the way. And with the government, the Minister of Sports, I think that argues a lot that she's here tonight supporting you guys and telling you exactly what she's going to give to the administration, to the team. And not many countries or players can say that their Minister of Sport is behind them every step of the way. So if you're getting all that support, then at the end of the day, a lot is going to be on your shoulder as players to really step up and deliver. Because at the end of the day, everyone can support, but they can support so much. As Herbie said earlier, at the end of the day, talent is phenomenal. I mean, I've seen you guys play over the last 5 years against several teams, US, Canada. I've seen you play cup games online, and I see the kind of talent that you have here in Bermuda. But at the end of the day, talent is not enough. We all know that we're skilled enough. We will play 5 games, and the talent will give us one exceptional performance, and we will stand out. And you have to know that at the end of the day, if it is that you want to get from this level to this level, you know that the hard work, you have to put that in. But I'm not going to go into too much in terms of, from a player's point of view, in terms of what it needs to get to the next level. I think on Sunday, Herbie's going to have a session with you guys, and I'm going to pass by to speak to you on what it's going to take for you to perform at the next level, and how much sacrifice you're going to have to make as players. I understand that there are difficulties and there's going to be setbacks, but at the end of the day, I think if you want to do something, you always say that you'll find a way to do it. It's hard, but if you want to do it, you'll find a way. And the country, to me, based on where world cricket is at right now, needs a good cricket team. And a good cricket team in any country can lift the morale of the country, can put the country on the map in so many ways. And I think the Minister of Sports sees that. I think your coach sees that. I think your president sees that. And I think you two as players see that. And if it is that you all can come together in one happy family, because that's what you're going to need. You're going to need a group of people coming together. No matter what the outside world is saying, you have to see the vision in front of you, and you have to know how you're going to get there. And with everybody on the same page, on the same road, get into that final place, I think you all will achieve it. So thank you very much, Herbie, for inviting me. It's been a pleasure being here. I mean, Bermuda is one of the most wonderful places you can come to. I mean, I'm happy that my wife is here with me tonight. She came down for the first time to Bermuda and fell in love with it immediately. So I'm looking forward to many more trips here. I said, Herbie is a good friend of mine. Whatever he wants, he just call me and I'm here. So thank you very much for the invite, and look forward to it.
Audio Jungle.